Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami. So suppose out of 1 ton gold, I created 1,000,000 ornaments. 1,000,000 ornaments, bangles and all golden ornaments. Bangle and chain and rings and nose rings and earrings, whatnot. All golden. Okay. Now, before the creation of these 1,000,000 ornaments, what was there? 1 ton gold. After the creation of these ornaments, what is there? 1 ton gold. At least when you give an example, give 1 ton. Okay? So don't say 1 ounce gold, then made out of this. Daridra angeyum poradappa. This Daridrya won't leave this fella. So out of 1 sovereign gold, he made one nice chain. And this is also example. Hey, come on. Be big. We're giving an example at least. Out of 1 ton gold, 1,000,000 ornaments were made. One huge pile is there. All these pieces were counted, and then I just go in at that time. And then this fellow, this jeweler, who has got a chain, he's got a series of chain shops, jewelry shops, and he's going to dispatch to all of them these ornaments. Now he tells me, Swamiji, बहुत पैसा खर्च कर दिया, so I have spent so much money and I have to pay back the bank and I have to sell all this quickly so that I don't pay much interest. Please bless me. I said, okay, Bhagavan will help you. Then he says, Swamiji, I want to give you one thing, please take. One thing? Yes. Then, I am a Swami. My thinking is different. And I have only, I only count what reckons. He said one thing. There is only one thing that is here. I look at it all the way. Gold, 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 gold. The one thing is gold. And therefore, it was 1 ton before. It is now what? 1 ton before. Purnamadaha. 1 ton is Purnam, okay? Purnamadaha. You should be happy with 1 ton gold, correct? You would be Purna. You would be happy if somebody gives you 1 ton gold and then equivalent to 1 ton gold, money, okay? 1 ton gold, how will you carry? It's a problem, customs and all that. Money you have got. So, money you have got, 1 ton gold, money. That's enough. So this 1 ton gold, I don't know how much does it cost, 1 ton gold. How much does it cost? 1 ton means what? 1,000 kilos. 1 kilo is? 20? 20 lakhs. 1 lakh. Then 1,000 should be?
60 crores. 700 lakhs. 60 crores. 60 crores.
Oh, enough? I think enough. You can retire now. You can become a sannyasi, correct? So, correct? So what I say, this is all gold. There is nothing else. I take one thing. Then I ask him, you take the rest of it. What is the rest of it? This is really Vedanta. Really. Golden Vedanta. Highly valuable Vedanta. And therefore, so this 110 gold is Purna. From where it came? From where it came? Purnam, gold. Let us assume 110 gold is Purnam. You have told me that's enough. Therefore, Purnam means full. Purnam, whole. Purnam, from Purnam came what? Purnam, Purnat, Purnam. And if you look at these 1 million ornaments as 110 gold, then what remains? Gold alone remains. All these ornaments do not count. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With this mantra, these pandits in these areas, in the north, pandits in not all of them. There are pandits in the north, and what they will do, this one mantra they know, Purnamada, Purnavidam. He will conduct your marriage. Purnamada, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Shishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So come on. So get married, ye karo, wo karo, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, ye karo, usko karo. So Purnat, Purnamudachyate, ye dalo, ye wo dalo, ye akshad dalo, ye kumkum dalo, itna wo to pushpa dalo, ye chandan dalo, to Purnat, Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Sishyate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Yeah. This is marriage. And all rituals you will perform. So anything you want to perform, this will be enough. And if you want to have this funeral ritual, that also you will perform. Purnat, Purnamudachyate. But at least he chose a good mantra. It's true it is. That is whole. Before jagat srishti, Purnam, Purnaha Ishvara. Out of himself alone is jagat. From one standpoint, he is the intelligent being, all Shakti being, the creator. From another standpoint, he is the material cause, the mother, Jaganmatha, Upadana Karanam. We don't even call material cause. Upadana Karanam. It's a wonderful word. Material cause is not a good translation either. Upadana Karanam, Nimitta Karanam. And therefore, the so-called efficient, intelligent being necessary for Jagat Srishti is Ishvara. And the whatever Shakti, the power, and whatever things that are necessary for the creation, that cause also is not separate from Ishvara. And therefore, Ardhanarishvaraha. Yesterday I was telling, he and she. Father and mother are one and the same. Now here for us, that is by the way, now for us what is important here is the material cause and the maker are not two different. Material cause means understand upadana karanam. So the things that are necessary. So and the maker are not two different things. How do you understand this? To assimilate this, because we are used to maker being separate from the material. Nimitta being separate from upadana. That's how in the world you see causes. Two different causes. But here both are one. Is there an example that we can use for our assimilating process of this vision, grand vision? Here comes very handy your own dream. Before dream, one is totally dead to the world for all practical purposes. One is dead to the world. No time, no space, no encounter. Correct? No encounter, that is sleep. From the waking, you can't dream. You can't go to experience dream right from waking. It doesn't exist. From waking, you go to sleep. Then from sleep, you wake up. You wake up half, then there is dream. You have to wake up half. If you wake up totally, you are awake to the world, this body. But if you don't wake up to this body, you wake up to your own mind, then you have a world created for yourself. And from sleep you come. No time, no space. This is exactly like what was before srishti of the jagat. You have day-to-day experience. You are a conscious being and you are there in sleep. You are not gone. And then there is this jagat srishti. What is the jagat srishti? The jagat srishti, which is called swapna. This swapna srishti. How do you create this swapna? How do you create this dream? Well, I am not aware of my waker identity. I am not aware of my waker identity means waker is wealth, waker is bank balance, waker is credit card load, waker is problems. All these are not remembered as they are. But then there are enough memories you have, enough knowledge you have. All the memory-based knowledge is, or knowledge stored in memories is available. Experiences stored in memories are available for you to create the world. That is the material. You don't require any tangible material. All that you require is only enough material and the adequate material for the dream world. And therefore, this dream material necessary you find in yourself. and you are the maker. How do you say, Swamiji, I am the maker? Because you have made it. You have made a dream world. You have created mountains. How do you create? In time and space. Did you create space and time first? No. I only thought of sun, and it came along with space and time. Correct? Space and time come along with, like French fries with ketchup. They come they come along with, and therefore what an example. So space and time, the space and time come along with the sun. It is one piece. It is one piece. And then you think of earth is there. You think of trees are there. Think of mountains are there. Think of river is there. Think of people are there. And you think of what those people think of what you have thought of. Well, all those ideas are there. And one fellow says, oh, this world has come out of nothing. This world is created by God, and who is in heavens, and who created this world in His own image. He created you in His own image. This fellow creates God in His own image. And he says, He created you in His own image. And for you the world was created for you to consume. Good God, He is all compassion and love. Give me $10. He is all. Send me $10. He is all compassion. He is all love. Okay? And this is all. This God created one fellow. This is in the dream, I am talking. There is another fellow saying, what God, come on. Hey, no God or anything, if He is there, let Him take care of Himself. And I have to take care of my job. And I have to do every day, I have to shave and I have to go to our work. And therefore God doesn't come and help me anyway. And therefore, and when I shave, I have to be careful, I get cut otherwise. Therefore, so God anyway doesn't help me, and therefore why should I bother about if He's there? One, let Him take care of Himself, and let me not interfere in His life, and let Him not interfere in my life. And I just keep going. This is another fellow. A third fellow says, I don't say there is no God, I don't say there is God, I keep my mind open. I am agnostic. So he is keeping the mind open for his lifetime, okay? Because he called himself agnostic is over. And therefore, the openness is over. He has already decided to be open all through his lifetime. And so he is called agnostic. I am an agnostic. And then another fellow says, there was God, and He became the world. He is in the form of world. There was God. He underwent change. And He became the world. He became space, He became time, He became mountains, He became everything. And then God is. God as an entity doesn't exist. Only world exists. Nature is God. This is some kind of indigenous culture, better than other. But still, nothing, you don't get anything out of it, except some reverence for it. And then there is another. Then not even reverence will be there. It's all if you analyze it, even that's a problem. Another fellow says, the world is. There is no God necessary because the whole thing is false. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. You think, therefore it is. If you don't think it is not there. And there is another word. There are different people, all it dream. You thought of them, you thought what you thought, what they thought, everything you thought, of course, everything you thought. You thought of them, they are all you, and you thought what they thought, again they are all you, the thought is all you, and you are there. Oh, this wonderful creation, you are the author of them all. One fellow put you in heaven, think of this. What would you feel? What would you feel? Unless you are God, all compassion, you can't accommodate that fellow. You would throw him in somewhere. And so, but then you are all compassion. Let him think, because he is also you. And this kind of thinking also is possible once you give freedom to that fellow to think. That's what can happen there. Brain cells being what they are, so locally anesthetized, and naturally they can think only that much. Is very unfortunate. And therefore, whatever, these are all people you created out of yourself. You made them all. And how many are there? So many of them. How many are there? So many of them. How many conscious beings are there? So many conscious beings are there. Birds are there, worms are there, wonders are there, nandus are there. All these beetles and crabs, oh my God, lot of them, aquatic animals, mammals, all are there. All are conscious beings. And inert objects are there. Really? Are they different from your thoughts? No. They're all my thoughts. Oh. Are there many conscious beings? Or you are the only conscious being? There are many conscious beings. Come on, think a little more. I think there's only one conscious being. How is it possible? Because I'm the only conscious being. These are all me. You said there are many conscious beings. Swamiji, that's a point of view. I am the only conscious being. This conscious being is all-knowing. This conscious being is almighty. This conscious being is all-pervasive. This conscious being, they do not even know. They see only among each other and talk each other, get carried away. They forget this only conscious being. It is not one conscious being. There is only conscious being. There is nothing else. There is no mountain, inert mountain. There are mountains, not separate from the conscious being. There are rocks, there are stones, there are things, there is space, there is time, there is air, there is fire, there is earth, there is everything you can think of, but then it's all non-separate from one conscious being, who is all. Within that, all these other conscious beings. Oh, how you are related to them. We will look into that further, okay? Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa
Namami Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Bharata Desha Hitaya Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam.